Behind the woman, a dark, skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Day 15, Friday. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Playing some more strange horticulture. Decay gives way to new growth, from death, life. And then if I tilt my head upside down, I'm going to try to just read this upside down. I'm not going to move my head. It'd be uncomfortable. The cycle starts again. That says, I for a second I thought that said west. West of White Scar by the river. So, west of White Scar by the river? Where's White Scar? There's White Fell. Is there a white scar? Redbeck, Scafell Pike. West of White Scar. There's Whitbarrow. There's White Scar Cave. Okay, here it is. West of White Scar by the river. So here. Yeah. Okay. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze, a reminder. In the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. And we got a new plant? Wow. Let's go. Right, and before we begin business, the elixir of the dam seems to be pretty easy to find because it's using all the scientific names, so we can just parse through and just quickly find them. We're looking for the Arbutum alacritas, Maculosus retinentia, and the Mens fortis. Okay, so Arbutum alacritas, that's the Caballia. We already have that. Throw that in. The Maculosus retentia, Mens fortis. Morse, nope. Mens fortis, that's this one. Dranthium. Where is the Dranthium? We identified that one recently, I'm pretty sure. Pallions. Here's the Dranthium. That's the last one. And then the Maculosus retinentia. It's the last one that we're looking for. The second one, but, you know, the last one at the end of the day. Maculosus, that's the henchuck. Okay. We haven't found what this is just yet. The fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready for harvest. Tuberous bulb, and it turns blue-green when it's ready to harvest. Blue-green? Do I have any more blue-green flowers? I don't really know. I mean, it's either this or the other one, that's for sure. But it's looking for fruits. Oh, hold on. The bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. The orange fruits have no noticeable order. Yeah, I didn't even think about the bottom of it being a bulb. Let's throw it in, I think. Growing in bursts that It's only when cut open, but outer layer hardens, it is firm, and turns blue-green, which is turquoise. Yeah, this is it, for sure. Give me the potion. Yes! Alright, that's our new elixir. Let's go ahead and label the henchuck, because we've identified it. Alright, that's the elixir of the damned. Okay, but where actually is the elixir that I made? There it is. Elixir of the darned. There's that. Okay, simple enough. Put that right there. Thank you for that, Mr. Potion Man. Potion Man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Welcome back, mailman. I've lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that locals stay away from. Apparently, there is a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. More Mr. Cards, almost Duncan. Well, we got the will to explore, so let's go ahead and try and find it, that's for sure. So they were in Arnside and some cave to the east. Well, there's only one cave on the map, which is the White Scar Cave, so it's probably there. A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground, just wide enough for a man to slip through. But there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. If I recall, we've already identified the farmer's worry. It's one of these mushrooms. Yeah. Knock it on. Yep. I am surprised at how easily I am able to roll the boulder with the help of the farmer's worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. Thank you for the plants. More mushrooms. Neat, neat, neat. Go ahead and fix this tag now that we've properly identified it. And ring ding. Why can't I remember? There was something important. I know there was. But there's only darkness now. Sour Bandy. I think we were trying to find this the other day, but it's kind of superbly messed up. I think it was this one that I deduced it to. It's coming back. It happened in a dream. The woman in the jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool. Icy cold, with who knows what terrors lurking beneath the surface. It felt powerful. Suddenly, something happened. She tore me out and my mind went dark. I've not been myself lately. Okay. Sorry about that, lady. I didn't realize I'd screw over your life by making you go deeper. It's our bandy. That is a mushroom cure. An antidote even. My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there's nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. The man at the hospice let it slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did. That's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying. It means she doesn't have to die. Please, I'm begging you. Well, lucky for you, I already made set elixir, so good luck, sir. Average. Oh, I have that plant. It's the, it's this thing. Let's take a look at the average. Is that what I need? Is that the missing piece? It is said that if you give Haverage to your beloved under the light of the full moon, you will both live long and blessed lives. That's cute. Average. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get some hold of Liverstone here. I think, is this something I've identified already? I might have. No, I haven't. Liverstone is a mushroom with pointed caps. That doesn't really help. Is that what this is? It smells rotten. Strong, paralyzing agents contained within. It's a mushroom with pointed caps, but, I mean, it could literally only be one of two things. It's either this or that, and this thing is probably what it is, so that's not the Liverstone. Got it. Got it. I was incorrect. You know what? I'm okay with that. Sometimes you make mistakes. Oh, hold on. No, I do have other mushrooms. I forgot. These mushrooms are new. Dark and imposing. Strange, my fingertips feel slightly numb. Yep, okay. Yep. That's the Liverstone. I got hasty. I apologize. Liverstone is what that is. The Liverstone. Set it aside with the rest of the mushrooms. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, death and more death. You have to help me. Either the Widow's Woe or Dead Man's Fingers. What does the Dead Man's Fingers do? This fungus is typically found in dense forests, protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching up from the undergrowth, said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Either I help her with her mental fortitude, or we deal with the Widow's Woe, which I'm assuming might do something I don't like. Said to induce fear, also called kempfoot, partially due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long, thin leaves. Well, I do need to identify the Widow's Woe, because that's probably what the third plant is. Widow's Woe. I have that written down on my sticky note here. But I don't want you to be fearful, because I'm pretty sure the result of that is just you're going to be sad and nobody's going to be happy, so have some Dead Man's Fingers. Because I want you to be strong. You can do it. I believe in you. Whatever that may mean for you. May mean a couple things. It may mean nothing. I don't know. There's been talk over the last few nights down the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Glowhorn. Is that this one? Is phosphorescent, illuminating the trees that it grows under. Here you go. I have glowhorn. I've been holding on to this for days. Glowhorn. Beep beep boop. Glowhorn. Glowhorn. Alright, set that aside. Let's go ahead and look through these again. Harlequin blue, you are no longer needed. Because instead, we are to identify what the Widows Woe looks like. So it was over here, but we never properly identified it. Said to induce fear, also called Kempfoot, partially due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty, dark flowers grow out from a bed of long, thin leaves. Somewhat damp smell? I mean, this immediately has the droopy leaf and then two pointing out, but it does have dark flowers. So we'll set that in the middle there. And just in case, let's take a look around. Petals fall easily, damp flowers. Doubt. Soft aroma that reminds me of a pine forest. Red fruits, long flat leaves. Long thin leaves are what we're looking for in that regard. And then these look nothing like the ones that we're looking for, so. I believe that this is the Widow's Woe. Is what I have in mind. And if I am incorrect, then I am incorrect, and that is okay. Making mistakes is how I grow. I'm also realizing that whenever I've been putting in brackets for any of the flower tags, I've been muting myself. Because that's what I have set to my mute and unmute button on the recording software. So. She finally had the power she had craved all these years. A servant to do as she willed. That power came at a cost. The servant was awoken. It would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. Okay. Day 16, Saturday. Oh, almost immediately, let's go ahead and go through here. No, not that, but this. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass. Grows at the edge of the wood. So we're looking for a castle. There's a couple of those, but we're looking east of a castle and across a river. So it's not this castle because there's no river to the immediate east of it. Muncaster Castle is a possibility. Cross the river and through the mountain pass. There's two rivers to pass, so not likely. Is there another castle anywhere over there? No, but Glayston Castle is a perhaps. Across the river. There's not a river though, nor is there a mountain pass. Oh, yeah. So Scissor Castle, there's a river. Cross the river. Through the mountain pass. It grows at the edge of the wood. Nice. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. Thank you for the plant. Ooh, look at all those. Oh, you know what? I think that's the plant we're looking for. I think that's the Swift Snare. If I were to take an immediate guess at what the Swift Snare was, I think it very much speaks for itself. So, yeah. Like, let's just look at this thing. It moves fast for a plant. Just tentacles everywhere. Small, heart-shaped leaves, yeah. Whereas these are pretty big, heart-shaped leaves. So, yeah, almost 100% this is the Swift Snare. I've been recording for a hot minute. It is almost daylight outside. For reference, it is currently 4:46 in the morning, PST for where I am. I'm actually recording these the day that I think it's episode 5 is already up. Episode 6 is the one going up. I don't know, I'd have to check, but it's like the day of a video that I would upload, but I'm just recording these all in bulk. I think it's probably the end of the game soon, so it's fine. I'm just kind of vibing. I don't really know why I'm rambling about it, but you know what? I'm here. I'm having a good time. Hello, friends. Let's go ahead and ding ding. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. Hope for all our sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants that we need. Okay, well, I guess it's time, huh? First is the corpse's friend, a reminder. And that'll be the Caballia, so let's just check our work real quick. A rare friend, that is a rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Caballia's flowers almost contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. That's a solid maybe, actually. I'm not 100% sure now that I've read through it. But the ankle grabber, the binder, is 100% Swift Snare. Just because of how it looks. The binder, the ankle grabber, yeah, it just literally says it there. The Fearbringer is definitely the Widow's Woe. I think we've solved that. Said to induce fear. Has an unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. That's probably what that is. That's my guess. And then the fourth to leaf to curse is the Long Verkund. Sometimes called Witch's Remedy, the Long Verkund is believed to lift curses. And then the petal to secure Blackblood's reverse is the Elder Nephrim, Elderfinium. Yeah, the petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to Dendra's miasma, the poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black, eventually resulting in a painful death. Yep. So the only thing that I'm not sure about is the Caballia. So let's just go through the rest of our pages to make sure there isn't another corpse friend, a reminder. Because I feel like that probably makes more sense than the Caballia if there's something about the dead. Because this doubt in my head usually is correct. Or incorrect. I don't know. What's my record so far on this playthrough? Have I been more correct or incorrect in my bravery? So yeah, right now Caballia is what my first thought is, because it is the corpse's friend. But I feel like that might not actually be the case, because it doesn't say anything about being a friend of the corpse. It's just that it helps find peace in the afterlife. Eye strain, courage, resolve and sharpen the mind. Oh, here we go. Corpse's friend. It immediately says it right there, yeah. This plant is known colloquially as the corpse's friend. If ingested as a seed, it will cause slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. It has a light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Boiling the root in vinegar creates a tonic against fevers and poisons. But that's besides the point. We're looking for the identifying what this is. Light pleasant scent, not similar to pine needles. Smells like sweet rhubarb. I mean, But let's just make sure. We've identified this as the lesser Meridoc. Oh, hey. It has a soft aroma that reminds me of a pine forest. Yep. And then the leaves are very akin to what's seen on here. So, 100% this is the Devil's Night Trap, and that is number 1. Try to make sure I put the apostrophe there. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is correct. The only thing that I'm worried about is that I don't have the Widows Woe correct. That's it. That's the one thing that I'm doubtful on. That I've selected the right Widows Woe. It's like, damp smell is kind of incorrect, is unpleasant. You have dark flowers and a bed of long leaves, so I'm pretty sure that's it. We must act before it is too late. Gather the plants and meet me at the ritual site. Oh, right. I'm just supposed to go there. Okay. Well, I guess no time like the present then. Let's go. Supposed to go the Great Oak. So the ritual is the Great Oak. The Great Oak is right here. Is that not where I was supposed to go? Huh? What? Near Blackcomb to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. And the danger was ousted from this world. What? What? What do you mean? Is it, am I not supposed to go to the Great Oak? Or is it south of the Great Oak? It was probably south of the Great Oak. Is probably what it was. So, my bad. I guess I am a fool. Whoopsie-doo. Oh no, the time that I'm spending looking through all this stuff. It's almost like the Denju is going to kill us all. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Doodly-doo, spending time with my plants. Okay. So, let's read through this note one more time. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Blackcomb, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, which I'm assuming it is. The Watcher is the Great Oak, as that is like English sentence. This is describing this. And the danger was ousted from this world, south of the Great Oak. So this forest clearing. Okay, here we are. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. This is a test to see if I am ever correct. So first, is the corpse's friend a reminder? Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth, to lift a curse. And last, a petals to secure Black Blood's reverse. Well done. We'll take it from here. Stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a really long time passes before she looks up, but in reality, it was only perhaps 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. Oh jeez. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I am here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to... The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air, and she drops to her knees, clutching her head. But the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down, and the beast's claw ends up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's back. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Reuben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quickly, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out. She turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange, jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine, and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask, who is clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. There is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly, the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what has just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? Friday. With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it from causing the destruction it craved? Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter, after all. And as for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of strange horticulture, of course with Hellebore for company. It's quieter around here, but I am content that there are always more plants to learn about and discover. Sleeping Dendru. It is done. The servant can go back to being a dark story for dusty shelves. Ending 2. Elderfinium. Alive, Reuben Ward attempting to reconnect with his daughter. Alive, Verona Green. She regularly visits you for advice. You have become firm friends. Bethany Coleman. Alive. In your debt, the actions have helped save the sisterhood. Alive, Faye Swift, the psychic. She has not dreamed of the servant since she performed the ritual. In hiding, Ennis Aylford, the cultist, has not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are rumors he is living in Rydal Cave once again. Wounded, Forest Fair. Both his body and his pride have been damaged, but he lives. In hiding, Thea Ward. Ashamed of her actions that caused so much pain and death, it is unlikely she will ever fully recover from the trauma. And lastly, Isidore Burbridge, currently pursuing legal action against Strange Horticulture. Well, you're just cringe, so deal with that. And that is the ending that we've obtained. And I suppose that that's gonna be our playthrough of Strange Horticulture. I'm not really sure if I'll go back and try to get all the endings, but that was ending 1 of however many, ending 2 rather, of however many there may be. I gotta say this game was a pretty relaxing puzzle game. I enjoyed my time with it, and if anything, I would encourage you to also play through it yourself, to see if you can find the other endings and maybe be a little smarter than me. Although I guess for a majority of it, it's been spoiled in terms of what plants are which. So I think I only had to get like minimal help from the internet. I only googled like, I think 1 or maybe 2 things, so it wasn't that bad, and I think that the hint system, well, it was okay. It helped out when I needed it to. And I feel like I kind of want to know more about the little failure puzzles because those were really neat. So, yeah. I'm grateful for this game. I do have the music off right now because it has been... it was copyright striked immediately on the first 3 episodes that I had it, so... Yeah, the music that you're listening to right now, it's royalty-free music that I got the other day. So hopefully it's both fitting and nice to listen to, so I don't know. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys taking time to say hello. And you're streaming every other day on the channel, so subscribe if you feel like it. And with that, take care on your way, have a nice day, and I will see you all in the next playthrough. Goodbye. Oh, it's just been looping. Earlier. Oh shit. There are more plants to identify. Oh god. Okay, oh shoot, okay. Oh god, there's more. Oh god, there's more. Oh god.